So if you're thinking about installing a pool and want to know the best time of the year, it is, and oftentimes you're wanting to work around, you're wanting to have a Memorial Day party, or let's say you're planning for a graduation, I would start planning that project about a year in advance, and I would actually have us install it about the summer or fall before the project to make sure everything's up and running for Memorial Day or your party. The challenge we get into in like this year, especially our crews, the last 4 weeks here in Kansas City have been really pretty wet and rainy, a little more than usual. But with our work being completed 99% outside, anytime it rains, there's often times that our guys aren't able to work. So if the site gets too muddy, it does, we don't want anybody getting hurt or causing further, work to be done after the rain. So I would say the best time to plan your project is a year before an event you're going to have. And then I would try to schedule that build in either the summer, the fall, or the winter before you're having the project. Yeah, so scheduling your pool install is always better to schedule it. Don't try to, have it start the pool project in the spring and knowing you've got a party in the spring, because it just, delays happen, and mostly it's weather. A lot of people want to get frustrated at us, but at the same time, if it rains a bunch and it rains more than it did the year before, then, we can't do much there. Or there's some Januaries and Februaries where we're actually able to work all winter because it's it's in the 50s, or, even at mid 30s we're working. But take, for example, like this year, we had a large snow in January, and then we had really cold temperatures almost all the way through February. And so we weren't able to get any work done in February and January when we normally got at least some work done. And so the weather plays into a lot of it. I know there's a stigma about outdoor living companies that, they just always are behind. And, there's sometimes, that can be true, but most of the time it's weather related. So I would, and weather plays a role into how long the actual project takes at your site. Because if we get a bunch of rain, and let's just say we miss 10 working days, during that install, that's 2 weeks that we didn't work out on your site. So then that pushes our schedule back. It also prolongs your project. If we can get in, and when it's in the summer or the fall or the winter, maybe it's not so, maybe it's not raining. It gets a lot hotter in the summer, so then it's drier. So we're able to work a little faster. So the spring actually slows us down quite a bit. So it's something that we have to take into consideration in planning.